Hi. How you doing? What is it, Thursday, December 18th, 2025. I'm going to mix up a batch of lemon snowball dough. I bought this in a grocery store sometime in 2003, and I've been dragging it around ever since. And there's a recipe in here that my family adores. So I thought since it was so popular, I'd share it with you. And he's making dinner behind me, so some noise in the house. Anyway, half a cup of butter, softened, right? Whole stick. You want that about room temperature. I'm going to throw that in here. I'm going to cut it in half, just for make things easier, okay? 2/3 cup of sugar. Where's my third cup? There we go. Well, that's not enough. Here, 1, 2. Make it heaping. There you go. Cream the sugar, the butter, and an egg until well blended. Okay. 1 egg. Set that there, okay? Lemon juice, 1/4 cup. You know, I could probably squeeze that lemon. I'll save it for fun. How are we doing? Well, you know, maybe should have creamed that sugar and that butter together before adding that egg, but does it matter, you know? It's not that complicated. Herb, get in there. Anyway, scrape the side. Get in there. And the zest of, how much does it want here? A tablespoon of grated lemon, zested lemon peel, okay? So I'm gonna pour my lemon juice in here. And move my dishes, take my lemon. Sorry, rinse it off. Give yourself a little grater, zester. There you go. Whoop. Come on. It smells really good. Yes, it does. I love that. Okay. probably more than a tablespoon. It's a heaping tablespoon. That's fine. It's very lemony. Oh, here we go. Come on. Come on, come there. You know what I really like about them is that around, Christmas time, we usually get tons of peanut butter and chocolate, just sort of heavy, dense, desserts. And the lemon cookie is a little lighter, even though it's not. Here we go. Mix that up. Oh, combine our flour, baking soda, cream of tartar, and salt in a different bowl and dump it in there. Okay. Do I have my bowl? Right there. Okay. 1 3/4 cup of flour. Okay. And I am just gonna dig in there. Okay. Is that water? Okay. 1. Why don't I have a clean knife? Anywhere. 1 second. Can I use it for something? Did this one not come clean in the... Ew. Okay. Clean knife. Wash that other one by hand. Okay. Oh, son of a gun. Cut right into it. There you go. One 3/4. That's a third. Here's a quarter. Okay, you're fine. Okay. 1, 2. 3. Okay. What did I say? A 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I need a measuring spoon. Half. Cream of tartar. Yep, 1/4 teaspoon cream of tartar. Come here. I wish I had a straight edge to pull it off of there. That's fine. Baking soda, not to be confused with baking powder. I've done it. Those don't turn out right. Or vice versa, one of the two when I was a kid. There you go. Very salty. Then we got 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, some salt in there. And this we're gonna whisk up. Could have found a smaller whisk, but that's okay. A fork will do, right? Stir it up. There we go. Now we're gonna add it in here. Are we? Yeah, we are. Okay. I don't want to. Let's just do a little bit of it. I don't want it flying everywhere. Okay. Normally, this recipe calls for a half a cup of finely chopped almonds, but my youngest can't eat tree nuts, so I skipped that part. I've made 2 separate batches in the past, but it's fine, right? Okay. So now the thing is, I'm going to take all this dough. Right, nice and incorporated. Get the bottom, everything's in there. Where's that knife at? Okay. Now's the easiest part. Take that dough, stick it in a container, stick it in your fridge overnight. It needs to chill. Makes for a better cookie. So you can be lingering for a bit. Here, in any case, have yourself a nice little yellow dough, right? Kind of. There we go. So, the dough is very, very sticky. That's why you want to chill it first. It just makes it so much easier to work with. So overnight, and then tomorrow morning, bake them up. And then you roll them in powdered sugar. That's why they're called snowballs. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome back. Good morning. It is Friday, December 19th. I left my cookie dough in the fridge overnight. Not much. Ungreased cookie sheet, okay? Oven at 350. I should turn it on. Okay? We want to roll these into 1-inch balls. This is a 2-inch cookie scoop. So I'm going to try and get a little less than that and roll them up nicely, okay? The more I handle the dough, the more it warms up, and then it gets really sticky and hard to work with. That's 1 inch. Right? Okay. I want to use the biggest sheet I have that'll fit into the oven so that hopefully I can there's no way I can bake this in one go, probably. We'll see. That would be ideal. Makes life easier. Also, since these are sans almond, finely diced chopped almond, right? When they bake, they might flatten out a little bit. If you have almonds in them, they tend to stay a bit more round, but it's fine, you eat them, for goodness sakes. Pinch them shut there. Okay. Sleeves. In the way. I don't want to get 1, 2, 3. Come over this way. Just cookie. Oh, it's so sticky. It's fine. There. Put them together there, like that. Okay. You get the idea. I don't need. Do you want to watch the whole thing? I mean, that seems kind of silly, doesn't it? Unless you're bored and you just want to hang out. And for me personally, if my screen is doing this, it's not doing this, right? So. We watched Scrooge last night. Oh, and Klaus is animated with J.K. Simmons. Oh, that's cute. I got all choked up, you know. It's very cute. Cute film. And Scrooged. I don't know. The end gets me every time. It's fun. Back a little bit. What is the winter solstice on? Sunday or Monday? Today's the 19th, right? 20. I'm gunning for spring. So, one day closer. Once we hit that shortest day, the days get longer. Oven's ready. A workout for the forearm. It's dense dough, you know. So it's a butter cookie. Essentially, right? With lemon in it. Throw this in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes or until the bottoms are lightly browned. You let them go too far, they'll burn. Okay? So you want to watch them. More than anything, right? Like set a timer, but put your eyes on them. It's the best indication. That's kind of sad. Put a little more on there. Getting tacky. Okay. Well, at least I'll be able to use a smaller sheet. I don't have much left. That's okay. Get on there. These are nice. All right. Now, put that there. One second. I'm going to stick this in the oven. 1 second. Okay. That's for when they come out. I set the oven to 10 minutes because the last two, I'll keep my eye on it. These are for when you pull them out. You put them on a cooling rack so they don't burn if they sit on the pan and cool. Okay. Ooh, sorry. Let me grab another sheet and I'll do this one real quick. Oh heck, I don't even need that big of a sheet. Hang on. I don't think so. Do I? Yeah, that's better. There's not that much left. So I'm just gonna do it quick. Now, once you've left them to cool, then you roll them in powdered sugar. You want to wait till they cool enough, though, because that powdered sugar will just melt and get all icky on the cookie. So, really, let them cool off. There. 2 minutes. There's other people in the house. Whoops. Sorry. All right. Well, that does it. It's getting too sticky, you know. It's room temperature, getting there. Okay. Stick that there. Wash my dishes later. Anyway, well, we've got 6 minutes left, but when I pull them out of the oven, I'll bring you back. Okay, I actually gave them 1 more minute in the oven because they still looked a little wet on the top and they weren't browning on the bottom yet. So, not really. They're setting up though. So, I think 10 more seconds and we're done. Waiting. And I'm gonna throw that little shorty one in there, the little small guy. Here we go. Okay. Some of them look a little lumpy, but hey, so do snowballs, right? Okay. Let's see. Might want to let them cool just a minute. I'll leave them on there. They're gonna kind of bake up a little bit so I don't smush them and make them crumble as I'm pulling them off and putting them on the cooling rack. If you don't have a cooling rack, honest to goodness, you could probably just leave them on the tray or take them off and put them on the counter or flip a cookie sheet upside down and put them on a cold cookie sheet. You know what I mean? You don't need to have a bunch of kit, is all I'm saying. I just happen to. Okay. Oh, little fluffy cookies. Come here. Go be with your buddies. There you go. I can't seem to find our powdered sugar. My husband used it last. He's always making chocolate cakes and makes frosting out of it. So I don't honestly know if we're out or if he just put it somewhere. I can't find it. I'll find it. Or we'll get more, you know. So. That's all right, that one flipped over. See how, whoops, it's kind of golden brown there? Yeah, that's good. All right, hang on, is this still warm? Yeah, it's a little hot yet. I'll wait. See if I can't wrangle up some powdered sugar. And we'll dust them, and then we'll eat them. That's the best part. I'll be back. Found it. Powdered sugar. Confectioner sugar, right? Okay. I'm just gonna take a little bit out of there. Put it in there. Okay. Have somewhere to put them when I'm done here. They're still, no, they're cooled off. They're lovely. I'm waiting for that other batch to come out of the oven. There. You just roll them in the powdered sugar. Mm. They're pretty good. Now I'm eating with my fingers. Okay. I'm gonna give that little pan one more minute. Okay. I'm just gonna throw them in here. Okay. I need somewhere to put them. That's it. A little bit of faff, but you know, a whole lot of love. Anyway, you have a good holiday. Have a good day.